What you are listening to is a realization of Johannes Kepler's Harmony of the Spheres. Kepler wrote this treatise in 1619. What you are listening to is a musical interpretation of the elliptical motions of the planets as they turn around the sun. Kepler represented the planetary orbits as scales based on calculations of the minimum and maximum orbital velocities of each planet. The orbits are not perfectly circular. The sun is slightly off-center in planetary orbits, and so the planets move faster when they are closer to the sun and slower when they are further away. If the planets emitted sounds while they turned around the sun, and the sounds were proportional to their speeds, their continuous pitches would rise and fall smoothly like sirens. These are the sounds to which you are listening. You may find it difficult to sort out the individual voices and assign them to the planets that they represent. The first that you might hear is Mercury, the innermost and fastest planet. It has a very eccentric orbit, which it traverses in 88 days. Its song is therefore a very fast whistle. Venus and Earth have nearly circular orbits. The range of Venus is only about a quarter tone, and the range of the Earth is about a half tone. Together they drone a sixth, but the sixth is continuously changing from major to minor as the planets go through their cycles. Kepler compared the Earth's sad minor second to the Earth's misery and famine, a metaphor that corresponds well with his context. Kepler lived through the 30 Years' War in Europe and was himself often misplaced due to religious conflict. Next out from Earth is Mars, also with an eccentric orbit. Its song is one of the easiest to pick out in the 9-part harmony. It ranges from highest to lowest and back in about 10 seconds. The distance from Mars to Jupiter is much greater than that between the inner planets. Jupiter's song is much deeper and much slower, still further out in Saturn, only a little more than a deep growl, in which a good ear can sometimes hear the individual vibrations. Jupiter and Saturn together define a major triad, and this concord in the ratio of 4, 5, 6 that results when these velocities are equated with pitches made Kepler believe that he had cracked the geometric code of the universe and discovered the secret of the celestial harmony. Kepler only knew of 6 planets: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. So when this recording was made, the outer post-Kepler planets were simulated by rhythmic beats. Therefore, what you are listening to is the full 9-part harmony of our solar system, 6 tones and 3 rhythms. Uranus is a rapid tick-tick-tick, changing in speed gradually over a period of 7 minutes. Neptune is added at nearly 5 beats per second, and the ratio between the two shifts back and forth, creating another beat frequency of its own. Finally, Pluto's bass drum beat is the foundation of the whole structure. Although its period is long, its orbit is so eccentric that one can discern the gradual slowing down and speeding up of the rhythm. For Kepler, the perfection of musical consonants in the heavenly sphere stemmed from their correspondence to geometrical archetypes. Geometry for Kepler was the connection